Okay, so this is bonus. We have an election coming up here real shortly, and so we need to make a ballot for students to vote on. So this is going to be the official ballot form. And just to take a look, this is bonus, not a castle, not a castle. Bonus, here we go. Okay, rubric, these are the things that you can get bonus for. 20 points bonus, so if you get an 80 on assignment, it would bump the assignment up to 100. 2 sections included, custom theme, all 3 candidates listed with pictures, name and grade level. So this is going to be a fairly easy form. The first thing we're going to do, we don't want to collect email because a lot of these students aren't going to want to log in with their email, so make sure that that's turned off in the settings. Not going to restrict it to St. John users, otherwise they have to log in for that. So let's see, I'm going to change the settings so it doesn't automatically collect emails. Do not collect. Okay, first question I'm going to have, what is your name? Now for the younger kids, this is going to be more complicated. For the younger students, the older kids, they can just type it in short answer. That's fine, this is required. I'm going to duplicate it, and what is your grade? What grade are you in? Again, for the older students, this will be a lot easier. They can type that in, but for the younger students, they're going to have a harder time. So we'll get into that in just a minute. I'm going to do the easiest version first. Then it says I have to have 2 sections, so after they've filled out this, 2 sections, and then it goes on to the voting part. Select your top candidate. So I'm going to add a question, and it's going to be multiple choice. And again, I can put select your top candidate, I guess, for the question. And my options are pretty serious options. We have Sunny D, we have Sprite, and we have chocolate milk. And those are my options. Now, little people don't know how to read. This is required. And so I'm going to need to find some pictures. You can see that there's add an image here. So I'm going to go into the Google machine and I'm going to type in Sprite. And I'm going to try to find something that's very recognizable. But I also want it to be consistent. I don't want a can of something and a jug of something else. So I'm going to look up all 3 quick. Lots of milk. Let's see if I can find something that's similar across the board and also recognizable. I want Google Shopping, I want images. There we go. And the last one was Sunny Delight. Images. Okay, I see a bottle. Okay, I can do bottles for each one, it looks like. So as long as that's recognizable. All right, so 2-finger click, save image as, save it to my desktop. Same thing, the Sunny Delight. Find something that's easily recognized. 2-finger click, save image as. And last one, Sprite. I think that's probably my most recognizable bottle. 2-finger click, save image as. Give it a name so I can find it. Back into the Google form. Click on the picture. And then I saved it to the desktop, so I need to go to Browse and Upload, Desktop. Oops, change that one to Sprite so it matches the picture. Sunny D, same thing, Upload, Browse. And it looks like my chocolate milk is the wrong picture type, which is super fun, so I need to find a different one. So since it's the wrong file type, we'll get another one, and hopefully this is the right. And if this is the wrong type, then I'll just convert it to a different file type. Browse, they're both AVIs, unbelievable. Okay, under desktop, what I'm going to do instead then is find my picture, hiding here somewhere. This is a step hopefully you don't have to do. If you download a file that's I don't want to use GIMP. If you find a file that's a JPEG or JPEG, then you should be fine. I'm going to open this with preview really quick and convert it to a different file type. That way I can use it. Export. And I'm going to export as a PNG. That's fine. Now when I go to browse, it's there because it's okay with PNG or JPEG files. So now I have a form where they can vote. Can't be check boxes because that means that they could vote for more than one. That doesn't work. It's got to be multiple choice. And this one didn't say Sprite for some reason. And that's the form, the very basic form. But looking back on my rubric, something else that my rubric says somewhere in the tab that I have open, 2 sections, custom theme, 3 candidates, name and grade. I have 2 sections, so here's my section break. So after they put in their name, grade, then they got to go to the next section. Custom theme, so that's this paint palette. And that just means that I pick something that's not the generic purple. Now, maybe I'm biased and I put the orange and that leads them to Sunny D. I don't know, maybe I need to pick something neutral. So we'll make it blue. Let's Hawk blue. Perfect. And now it's customized. If you wanted to, you could upload a picture for the header up at the top. I'm not going to do that, but you sure can. I have 2 sections, name and grade, 3 sections along with their favorite drink. So this would be the very basic. Now, the more complicated version is the little people may not know how to type their name. They could type the number, that's not too hard. Typing their name, maybe we want to be really nice to them, and we're going to give them a drop down, and we're going to type in their options. So that's 7th grade class. Need to help them out here, so I'm going to organize them alphabetically. Who's my first in the alphabet in this class?
Ethan. What?
Who's my second in the alphabet? Who's my third?
Me.
4th.
Oh, wait. We're not doing alphabet, we're doing numbers.
5th. It's Daisy. 6th. 6th.
This letter 6.
You don't have a 6, they died. What?
You're 6.
Gotcha. Presley.
6 is dead.
No, not joking. Presley Colm. After Presley,
Chase Crossman.
2 N's, 1 N.
2.
I get it wrong every time.
Yeah.
Hutman, 2 N's, 1 N.
2. What is this for?
All right. After Chase,
Alan.
after Kiana, after Nixon,
Xavier.
and
Riker. Then me.
okay. So here's what it's going to look like. If you want to preview what this is going to look like, you click the eyeball button to preview and choose your name. So for the little kids, if you want to do a class, we would have to do this 1 class at a time. And then we say, hi, my name is Bella Huntley, and I'm in 7th grade. And obviously they're in 7th grade because there's only 7th graders to choose from. Bella goes to vote, and she says, I like chocolate milk the best. And she clicks that, she clicks submit, and she's done. What this does then on your side is it creates a spreadsheet automatically of all the data, and so we can track who wins really quickly and really easily. If we have all the grade levels together, unless you wanted to be a super overachiever and make extra bonus points here, we could add in a section just for fun. Let's undo that. We could add in a section at the very beginning that actually says, oh boy, this is gonna be so much fun. Hold on to this. What grade are you in? And then we have it be multiple choice, kindergarten. First. And I would say after 3rd grade, they can type all by themselves. So we'll just put 4th through 8th grade because it's not necessary that we have a drop down for 4th through 8th graders. If they can't type their name, they should not be in 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, right? So what we can do then is I can make this a section Oh, this is going to be complicated. But not really complicated. Maybe just a little time consuming. So this could be like my first grade section. And we're going to pretend that you guys are all in first grade. I'm going to get rid of the grade question here because they're going to answer it up above. So this is going to be kind of cool. So here's the first grade section. I'm going to duplicate a section so it's the exact same, and we'll call this the second grade section, and I change all the names. Here's Bob, here's Frank, here's Martha, all our second graders with old people names. And so then the 4th through 8th grade section will be the easiest. Again, I'm going to duplicate the section. And this is going to be 4th through 8th grade. And instead of drop down, they're just going to have short answer. All you have to do is type your name in 4th through 8th grade. Super easy, right? So one of the things I should have done, where it says continue to next section, we're going to skip all the way down to select your candidate. So it's going to skip over all of these sections, select your candidate. And the reason I should have done this before I duplicated this section was then I'd only have to do it once, not all 3 times. Now, so at the very beginning of the page, they select what grade are you in. If they select first grade, I'm going to click these 3 dots and say, go to section based on answer. This is pretty sweet. So first grade, I'm going to say, why don't you go to the first grade section? Let's see. Oh, not ballot form. Is that the right one? First grade section. Second grade goes to second grade section. Show you what this looks like quick. What this looks like. What grade are you in? I click first grade. It's only going to go to the first grade section. I select my name. I go to the next. I select my vote. I hit submit. That would require you to do everybody in the school, but that would earn buco bonus points, and that would be sweet. That is your bonus assignment if you have time.